You begin to see life differently the moment you realize that you don't find truth by searching for it. You find it by stopping long enough to see what's been true all along. And when you finally pause, you notice that most people chase meaning as if it's hidden somewhere, not realizing it's being created every moment they act. This creation of meaning becomes clearer when you understand that the mind is a brilliant liar. It can make comfort feel wise and fear sound logical. And because the mind lies, you eventually realize that freedom isn't doing whatever you want. It's not needing to escape from yourself. We inherit so much without noticing because we inherit beliefs like furniture, rarely questioning who built them or why we keep them. And reflection reveals why the modern world feels overwhelming. Modern life isn't short on information. It's starving for silence long enough to hear understanding form. Humility grows slowly because every argument you win against others, you lose against your own humility. And losing humility is what makes people run from themselves, forgetting that you can't outrun the emptiness of life, you can only learn to build something honest inside it. The wise adapt. Because the greatest form of intelligence is the ability to sit with uncertainty and still act with grace. And intelligence becomes all when you remember that we keep searching for purpose in the stars, while forgetting that consciousness itself is the universe noticing its own wonder. Peace begins differently than most expect because peace doesn't arrive when life gets easier. It begins when you stop demanding that it should. And confusion arrives when most people mistake distraction for direction and wonder why they feel lost. Healing starts with honesty because you can't heal what you keep defending. And the power of awareness becomes clear when you realize awareness doesn't fix pain. It teaches you how to stop making it worse. The world feels louder only because the world isn't getting louder, your silence is just getting rarer. And fear exposes identity. Because what you fear losing often reveals what you've mistaken for yourself. Wisdom simplifies life since we grow wise not by adding more answers but by needing fewer of them. And unconsciously, an unexamined routine becomes a quiet form of surrender. People cling to control because people seek control because they've forgotten how to trust their own adaptability. Yet survival belongs to clarity, for the future doesn't belong to the strongest or the smartest, but to those calm enough to think clearly. Awakening requires presence because you can't awaken by reading about awakening, you must feel what's true when the noise stops. And truth requires letting go because if you want to see reality, stop trying to make it agree with you. Suffering softens when you learn that most suffering isn't from what happens, it's from the story you tell about it.